Hello YouTube, I'm here to do a video about my top 10 favourite animes of all time that I've watched. And let's get in because I've watched a lot of anime. Starting off in the number 10 spot is Overlord, an Isekai anime following the leader Ainzel, who was originally a man who isekai'd into the video game that he played as a girl. It's a fairly alright, as it has the isekai, the game he transferred to another dimension then as well, and they're trying to conquer it. There is 3 seasons now. Yeah, there's 3 seasons, hopefully for a 4th season coming soon because I quite enjoyed it. So that's Overlord. The 7 Deadly Sins is my number 9 spot, as it's an anime where in the first season it revolves around criminals blamed for something that they didn't do, as it was the Holy Knights of Lyones. It's set up in Lyones, I can't pronounce it properly. The second season it gets into all about the whole thing with the 10 Commandments. Now, the 3rd season is where the problem started, as they started to get a little lazy in the animation studio, as they ruined one of the best scenes in the entire manga for it, Escanor versus Meliodas. Now that's my number 9 spot. For my number 8 spot, we have Konosuba, another isekai anime like Overlord, except for this one is a little different, as he's sent to the world, not as Ainzel, but as himself. Now, in this one, he gets a group: Aqua, Megamoon, Best Waifu, and Darkness. Now, it's followed by Kazuma, who is one of the weirdest. He's just so weird. He's just so perverted and all that. He's really good. And Aqua is just the useless goddess. Megamoon is the best waifu, and Darkness is darkness. But the anime is pretty fun. It's an isekai and it's very popular, and I quite enjoy it. In our number 7 spot is the Isekai Quadret or Quadra. It's hard to pronounce. And it's about 4 different isekais coming together: Konosuba, Overlord, ReZero, and the Saga of Tanya the Evil. Now this is really good because later on you get to see Kosh's Hero as a cameo, and Shield Hero appears in the 2nd season. It's quite amazing. It's quite just funny seeing it, of all the different isekais, because they're like the big isekais. They're all made by the same kind of studio, and I just love it so much how they clash with it, like Tanya and Ainz being great, and Subaru and Kazuma. Oh god, it's just amazing, you know. In our number 6 spot, we have the anime Akame ga Kill, or Akame Kills in English. It's a anime about a hero who wanted to go to the big city, and later on finds out that someone who took him in to be nice was actually just going to kill him in the end, because they killed his friends and all that. So he joins these, how do I explain it? He joins the assassination group Night Raid, and he goes around and he fights against the corrupt empire, and it's really good. It's Tatsumine is the young traveler, yeah, and all that. And I just quite enjoy it because there's one thing is that they do kill off all the characters. That's just, I know, spoilers, yes. I'm going to put a hashtag spoilers or something at the start of the video. So, like, yeah. In our number 5 spot is the anime Blood Lads. Blood Lads is about the vampire stars in the demon world who meets a young Japanese high school girl Fuyumi Yagani. I can't really pronounce Japanese names that properly, but he kind of likes her and all that, but then she gets killed by Canor, a man-eating plant. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Turns into a ghost, and Stas wants to bring her back to life because he just wants to see the human in glory because he's a vampire and stuff like that. It's really good. I quite enjoy it. Although, how would I explain it? I would prefer a little more episodes. I think it's one of those animes that only go up to like 12 episodes. For our number 4 spot, we have Code Geass. It follows a young boy who is the Prince of Britannia, which took over Japan and named it 11. He wants to free Japan and to kill his brothers and sisters and his father for killing his mother. He does not kill one of his sisters because his sister got the same treatment as him and he protects her with all his life. Now, it's pretty amazing because he gets the ability of Geass, where if he looks at someone with direct eye contact, they will follow his immediate order. And I do prefer the first season to the second season, but I think I just need to rewatch the second season because then I might like it prefer that. So yeah. For the number 3 spot, we have the anime Charlotte. Charlotte is an anime where certain people could have the abilities to, well, they all have different abilities. One guy has teleportation, and the main character has the ability to manifest any kind of person's like mind. He can control it, but later on he finds out that ability also helps him take the other abilities of other people, and then he's able to combine them into him, and it's pretty good. I quite enjoyed it, and I really liked how it's just really good. Okay, I don't have much words to say about it, but the abilities are good. I do like the main character. I just think it's quite unique. For number 2, there is no need to have an introduction. It is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Let's go, lads. Let's go. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an anime following the start with Phantom Blood of Jonathan Joestar versus Dio Brando, the vampire. And he learns Hamon, and it gets really good because then it leads up with the different bloodlines like Johnson, Joseph, Jotaro, Josuke, Jono, Jolene, and then the split universe of Johnny and Jolien. It's really cool because it gets from Hamon to Stans and then all different enemies, and then it's really amazing. It's very confusing though with the stand abilities and the Hamon abilities, all that kind of stuff, you know. There's vampires, there's the Pillar Men. It's just, I think, like most people, it might be one of the second coming of Christ of anime. Or maybe just the first coming of Christ of anime, maybe a Christ of anime, but it's not my favourite anime, alright? Because that is going to be for number 1. For our number 1 spot, my personal favourite anime, Love, SHINee Bo, and Other Delusions, follows of a boy of how he felt when he was SHINee Bo back in middle school. Now, what SHINee Bo is where he was like, I am the sacred flame or something like that in real life, where you pretend you're from like a mythic world of soldiers and magicians. He was so into that and he quite enjoyed it. And then when he gets into the next type of skill, which I can't remember if it's like, I don't know how the schools work in Japan, but the next one's after he meets a girl she's so enveloped in her SHINee Bo she won't let go, and it comes into a love story, and it has 2 movies, and oh my god, I love it so much. It's one of the best animes I've ever watched. It is my personal favourite anime, and if you've never checked it, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Although don't watch it on Netflix because they only have the first season, which pisses me off. Thanks for watching. That's my top 10 anime list.
Bye.